Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Talat Waheed. In previous video I told you about MySQL constraint, not null constraint. So today's topic is unique constraint. Let's talk about unique constraint. What is unique? Okay, so it ensures that all the values in a column are different. Okay, and it will help you to uniquely identify each row in a table. And syntax are create table, table name, column 1 and data type and size, not null. Okay, so column 2 data type unique and column 1 like this. So let's talk about example. Create table student ID integer not null, name varchar and not null, address varchar and unique is ID. Okay, so here it will create table student and in this ID is a field which is unique. So that's why no two student can have the same ID. Okay, so let's check it in the terminal. Just create a table. Create table, let's suppose table name which is school. Okay, and enter your column name here, ID integer and size is 3 not null. Okay, comma, let's suppose second column name which is name. Okay, and enter your size name, so data type and size which is 7. Okay, and third column name which is address varchar, let's suppose 10. Okay, and just make this name column to not null. Okay, so not null and comma add unique. Okay, so comma add unique, so unique in brackets enter your column name here. Okay, on which column you want to apply unique, so I'm adding it here, ID. Okay, so it's created now. So let's see description of this table. So description DESC school. Okay, so here ID which is which will not accept null value. Okay, and name is also not accept null value. So here unique key is applied on ID. Okay, which will not accept null value. So next, unique constraint on multiple column. How we can apply unique constraint on multiple column? Okay, so create table name column 1 data type not null, column 2 data type not null, and constraint name unique column 1 column 2 column 3 like this. Okay, so in constraint name you can enter whatever you want. Okay, this is user defined. Okay, so next example, create table student ID int not null, last name varchar not null, first name varchar, age constant, usage student, this is user defined. Okay, we can enter whatever we want. Okay, so let's check it in the terminal. Create table info, let's suppose ID integer 3 not null, and second column name which is first name varchar, let's suppose 7, and third column name which is also not null. Okay, and third column name which is last name which is varchar, and enter size of it which is 6 and enter unique here, and third column name which is age integer, let's suppose size is 3. Okay, and add unique here. Okay, so we have to write constraint. Okay, and after that constraint name. Okay, so here constraint UC student, this is constraint name. Okay, so like this in this syntax, constraint name and unique column 1 column 2 column 3 like this. So just write constraint and add constraint name which is, let's suppose, my cons. You can enter whatever you want. Okay, so I am writing it here my cons unique and enter your column name. Okay, so you can write multiple column in it. Okay, so ID, let's suppose, comma first name. Okay, so it will apply on ID and first name. Okay, so like this we can apply more than one column on unique constraint. Okay, so let's check it. So it's created now. So let's check description of it. Description info. Okay, so here ID and first name both will not accept null value. Okay, because both are specified as unique constraint. Okay, so like this we can apply more than one column unique constraint. Okay, if you have any query, then you can ask me in the comment section below. So next, our next topic is, let's suppose, unique constraint on alter table. How we can use a unique constraint on alter table. Add constraint when a table is already created. Okay, so for example, alter table is student, add unique and id. Okay, so this is the syntax. So let's see how we can apply on existing table. So select asterisk from, let's suppose, students. This is already created. So this is our table. In this table we have to perform one unique constraint. Okay, so description of it, description student. Okay, all fields will accept null value. That's why it's showing yes. Okay, so alter table is student, add unique. Okay, so add unique and enter your column name here. Okay, so let's suppose roll number. Okay, so it will apply on roll number. So here alter table, the student, which is table name, add unique and column name in brackets, enter your column name here. So it's applied now. Okay, so let's check it. So here roll number integer, null value. So here key is unique. Okay, so that's why it's showing UNI. So like this we can apply. Next, primary key constraint. So it will uniquely identify each record in a table, and primary key, if a field in a table as primary key, then the field will not be able to contain null values, as well as rows should have unique value for this field. Okay, so syntax: create table, table name, column 1 data type, column 2 primary key, column 1. Okay, so for example, create table student, id integer, not null, name varchar, primary key id. So it will create student table and which have id, okay, which is primary key. So a table can have only one field as a primary key. So note it down, this is important. So let's create a table. Create table new, id integer 3, not null, address varchar, let's suppose size is 9, okay, not null, and comma, let's suppose primary key, enter your column name here, which is, let's suppose, id. Okay, so it will apply on id. So a table can have only one field as a primary key. So we can define only one time. Okay, so description of it. So description new. So here id, which is primary key. Okay, primary key is applied on id column. That's why it's showing primary, and it will not accept null value. That's why it's showing null no. Okay, so if you have any query, then you can ask me in the comment section below. So next, our next topic is foreign key constraint. Thank you.